guess I'll just go for it. I'm crying, yeah, but they are tears of joy. I couldn't sleep at all last night, and so I'm sorry that I look like I couldn't sleep. But I had to do this video because I don't know, I really believe in sharing with people who decide to follow me and listen to me and who are on their own journey of struggle. Um, be patient, stay in prayer, and fight back. Don't just wait for people to bring it to you because they won't. I finally got the first round of the PPP loan, which I applied for almost 3 months ago. I still haven't received the balance of the EIDL grant. And when I say EIDL grant, I mean the EIDL grant, or advance, which I did apply for through SBA.gov. And I'm so proud of myself, which is why I'm crying, because sometimes success is overwhelming. Success shows up for us in different ways, family. Just like a lot of people through the pandemic, I was on the brink of losing my home, but I kept fighting for state aid because, I had put in December of 2020, and by February, after waiting and being harassed constantly by my rental management company, Desert Realty. I'll happily name them because they used to be good to me, but then again, I had never missed a rental payment. And whenever I could, I would pay my rent early. And it's interesting, once, you start not doing as well, or, it's one of those, everybody talks about how important it is for you to be and do right, but nobody really talks to you about the reciprocation of that. And when I say reciprocation, I mean, that's supposed to be a give and take, basically. And I'm not defining that because I think you're stupid. I'm defining that because not everybody speaks the same language. And sometimes, people don't know what stuff means. So, and I'm a teacher. I had been a teacher, now a coach, same kind of thing. But as of May, it's 20 years. So God bless that journey, because teaching people is hard, because we tend to be stubborn and hard knocks and what I call knuckleheads. And what I've been was a knucklehead, man. Anyway, on this day, though, I'm going to take the day and celebrate, because I've been fighting for almost 7 months to get my rent assistance, get my utilities assistance through the CHAPS program of Nevada. And finally, after I had to turn in, all of this paperwork, which I'm not a person that minds, hey, if this is required of me for me to help myself, I don't mind that. I'm not lazy at all. I just happened to fall behind in this instant. And when I did get my stimulus, I did my best to pay whatever I could pay for myself. And, I had a at-home job. As soon as I could work, I did work. But that job went away because it was for the holidays. And, I have a small business that I'm trying to get off its feet and get on its feet, not off its feet, get off the ground. And, I've been in business for over the time period that it was required. And when COVID hit, it clowned my whole life because I'm a gig worker and I'm a performer. I'm an actress, and my life, I'm speaking out of being a performer in Las Vegas and in Los Angeles. And, both states got hit so hard. And so I just, I know that people have good intentions, but we are adults. And so people can only help you so much with your personal business. And you got to stand up and be your own hero, even in your family. Sometimes you have to really stand up and be your own hero. And for me, that meant applying for any kind of help, grants. I look up funding. I'm a part of an organization, a chapter called Nevada Freedmen Association. Freedmen were slaves who fought for reparations. I want to say centuries ago. They were some of the first slaves to present actual numbers, and there was legislation that was promised from the government to black descendants of American chattel slavery, and it was never fulfilled. So, we got thrusted to the bottom and have been held there. And for that particular chapter, I do research for funds and grants and for black small businesses, and I try to help. But there was a time when I had to fall back. I haven't really fallen back. That's not true. But I did have to, I guess, up my game of fighting and reaching out, because it takes a lot of energy to help your own self, but it takes 10 times that to help other people in the process of helping your own self. And I'm in a place in my life where now my parents, the tables turn as you develop and mature. And now I'm in a place where my parents are starting to need me. And that's going to happen for all of us. And that's not an easy time, but you want to be ready for it. So I'm in the process of experiencing, some heartbreak for not being where I want to be in my life, because it's time for me to help my parents. But I don't worry, because I know that God will give me the strength and the guidance that I need, and put the people in my life to help me to do that. I know that He will give me the strength and the people, no matter how they come. And for me, that was a lot of the mentors for the PPP program and for the grant program. They came through YouTube. And now I try to give that back. But I also realize that I got to be boots on the ground to reach my people. So you may see me coming to knock on your door, because it's time for me for that. That's just how I see it. So I may pay you a visit. You don't know. You don't know me, man. But right now I'm just emotional because these things have finally come through. And it feels good to have helped myself. I hope one day you feel this, because it took so long. And I had to turn in all of the information over and over until one day I was like, look, what is going on? Are y'all going to help me or not? I know you have the money. I've been watching the commissioners on these websites, so I know that the state has been funded. Y'all got plenty of money. So are you trying to help me, or are you trying to harass me? Because this don't feel like help no more. Do I need to contact Nevada Legal Services? Do I need to contact my representatives? What do I need to do? Because this is out of control. And then I get an email, oh, okay, you've been approved. Sometimes you have to fight back and let people know, because up until then, they were just piecemealing me. It was a dude named Irvin Gomez that was my I guess assigned. He was my caseworker, and he would just keep piecemealing me. And when I say that, I mean like every other day he's like, oh, I need, if you get an unemployment, I need that. I need bank statements, or I need to see this bill. Well, can I have this month? Okay, well, I need this. Okay, well, I need that. It is such an annoying process sometimes, but I'm telling you to hang in there with the PPP program. It's like hurry up and wait. It's like LA traffic. For a minute, you think you're ready to go, and then that thing come to a screeching halt. And what I'm saying to you today is hang in there. And when something comes, ask questions and fight back for your own life. Don't let people in one way or another make you feel or show you that you're not worthy because it's assistance. If you are a person that is willing to work and you're just having a hard time right now, you have worked or at least tried to work and pay into this system. You deserve a hand. You deserve a hand. You deserve not a handout. I'm not talking about somebody who is just sitting on the couch with no plan and not trying. I'm not talking to you. And if that is, offensive to some people, I would say it, but there's no need because I'm celebrating. But I'm not talking to you. And I don't feel bad. I'm unapologetically not talking to lazy people who I have to pay for when I am capable of working. What I'm doing, what I'm saying is I am a person who wants to work, who wants to give back, who wants to, even when I don't have, I want to see other people, if they can get it, even if I'm not able to at that time, I know that it's coming for me through just doing what I'm supposed to do, which is be my brother's and my sister's keeper, man. And that showed up for me in the past week. I've been talking about the PPP loan. I've been talking about the advance, the grant. I've been talking about grants that are in the state of Nevada. I've been, looking up and sharing some on grants and funding in California because I stay between both. I just feel so overwhelmed with joy because for a couple days, I'm not today, it's Cinco de Mayo. Everybody and their mother gonna be out and it's gonna be wild on the streets of Vegas, right? Because that's where I am today. I'm not driving. I ain't getting out here and doing nothing crazy. But and when I say nothing crazy, I'm barely about to walk across the street to go to the park. Like my socializing is gonna be minimal. But I am gonna be celebrating spiritually and taking some time to just praise and worship in my way of praising and worship. And I'm just sharing because I hope that when your time comes and you do get the things that you need because you have put in the effort and filled out the applications and waited and followed up and stayed on top of things and did right by yourself, I hope you take the time to celebrate just a day or two and, and then get back to it. Take care of your things. Make a plan, man. Do well with the money so that your money works for you. That's a journey that I've been on. But my favorite mentor, Jim Rohn, he said, if you want to have money, study money. If you want to have love, if you want to have a good relationship, marriage, study that. I want to have a good life. And so I study and follow through with learning about personal development. I try to give that back and I try to teach about funding. And I finally got some, and today I can breathe, and tonight I'll sleep. So I pray that for you. When that happens, please celebrate it. Just take a day and buy yourself an ice cream cone and maybe shed some tears like me, because you deserve to. And sometimes it's more overwhelming when the weight is lifted. So, yeah. I'm sharing my tears with you because I don't know. Yes. Let's go.